We'd like to welcome you back to another Coach's Corner segment with Ike Afoji, the men's head soccer coach. Thanks for joining me today, Ike.
Thank you, Cameron.
This year, you brought in 18 newcomers. Talk to us about that.
Well, that's probably part of our problem,
Yeah.
if you call that a problem. But it's been a process. Just getting them to. We're playing good ball. We're playing well. But if you observe our games closely, you see that it's a little bit disjointed. You know, in terms of we have individual talent, but as a team, we're not gelling yet.
Okay.
So that's part of the problem. You know, we're still very young, and I think we'll eventually begin to get things together.
Yeah, I mean, they seem to have a lot of talent and they have performed well, but it has not resulted in the results that you'd like. So
Yes.
what needs to happen for that to change?
I think it will take them getting used to playing at this level. Like the forwards we have, you could see that they're trying, but they don't quite understand, you know, transitioning from high school is quite different, you know, at the college level. And I think they're just getting used to the speed of play at this level. And eventually, you know, there's nothing you can do about it, only time and experience. You know,
Yeah, and so with that, I guess it comes down to the last 3 or 4 conference matches, things have come down to the wire.
That's right.
But you haven't gotten a win, which, how close are you think you are from coming to that point?
We're inching closer. We're inching closer. Fortunately for us, we have 2 games that I think that we can win. And then we have 2 games that will be really hard. In the past, we've won games that we didn't think we can.
Yeah.
So it's going to be real close. And fortunately, every team out of the 9 teams, 8 makes it to the tournament, you know, tournament play. And hopefully we will not be in the last place. You know, that's where we are right now. So I think we will make it.
So you do think with your 5 matches left, it is a
I know at least we'll win at least 2 of them.
All right. Well, I guess with that being said, these two next games at Montebello and Francis Marion, a long road trip. How difficult is it to play on the road in the conference and get these wins with it, being a questionable call with you making the tournament?
Well, one thing that's been surprising to me is that our guys, the guys we have this year, away or home really don't matter. And if you see the games we've played, some games we play well at home, and then we go away and we play well, and then we come home and we don't play well. So it's been up and down. You can't put a finger on what the problem is, but I think it's just part of the growing process. I think going away, it don't matter how far we go. I think we will. They're playing good ball, the way soccer should be played. Possession, we're moving the ball well. We're just not finishing. And I don't think it matters if we're going away or at home. I think when the time comes, we will pull out the wins we need.
So do you think that with you guys having these next 2 Saturday home games, night games, do you think that plays into your advantage? Do you think
I think so. Yeah. I think so. I think even the one this Saturday at Montevallo, I think I have a good feeling that we might come up with a good result.
Okay.
And then coming home to North Georgia, being our last home game, I think that's a winnable game for us easily. You know, depending on where we are in terms of our psychic.
Yes, sir. Well, you have 3 seniors on your team to lead you to try to finish with those wins. What have they meant to you and the program here at Yosiegan?
Those guys have been phenomenal. You know, I've been very fortunate. You know, most of my players have come in and have done well, and they graduate. And it's part of the things I set out to do. I recruit good people first. You know, and I strongly believe that when you bring in good people, eventually the wins will follow. And these guys have been phenomenal. They've been good leaders. They've been good students. They've been good citizens. You know, and you couldn't ask for any more out of them. Yeah.
So they've led a big group of freshmen and sophomores this year. So where do you think the direction of your program is headed with you starting as many freshmen and sophomores as you do?
I think these seniors, I think they're planting a good seed for them in terms of putting our culture, our team culture in place, because that's very important. once we have a good team culture in place, and then all we got to do now is make sure that the incoming players kind of assimilate well into what we already have running. And that makes it easier. Hopefully, it will cut on, with these new guys. Once it catches on, the program pretty much runs itself. I just kick back and enjoy it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess in the last 3 of the last 4 conference matches, things have come down to the wire. But, I mean, hey, I hate it, but you haven't got that win. How close are you from doing that and preparing for these next?
We're getting there.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that this Saturday, things will begin to turn around. We haven't had the lucky bounce. Unlike last year, it normally comes down the wire and it's bounced our way. This year, it hasn't. And there's nothing you can do. I keep plugging, and we keep plugging, and eventually it will happen.
I'd like to thank Coach. Hang on. Let me do that again. Huh? All right. I'd like to thank Ike for his time today, and I wish you and your team the best of luck as you head on the road this weekend.
Thank you, Cameron. We'll need all the luck we can get.
Join us next time at the Coach's Corner segment.